Hi, my name is Jamal. I am founder and director of operations at JDM Social. So, social media strategy is a very important part of your business. With 53% of people across the world being on social media in one way or another, and another 64% of those people having social media as a major decision factor in the way they make their purchase decisions, it's really important to be on social media and have a strategy with it. Now, what is a social media strategy in general? It's basically just a way for you as a business to have a document, a deck, or even just some kind of brainstormed guide that allows you to know where you're going, what you're doing, what your goals, your objectives, and your KPIs are. So there are many different components that can make up a social media strategy. It really depends on what your business is, what you do, who your audience are, but these are the kind of things you can put inside there. Those main components that go for most businesses are who your audience is, their persona, what kind of platforms are they on, which platforms, because of that, are you going to be on? Based on those platforms, what are your content pillars? Then from the content pillars, what are the different style guides? What are the different branding guidelines, tone of voice that you're going to have on each platform? And this should really be detailed, and it should really be a way that you can just have all of that information to be consistent, to be on top of everything, and that everyone in your organization knows that you're going towards those goals and those objectives that you've set. So when it comes to social media, do you use your gut instinct or do you use those data-driven methods? And there's a big debate here between social media professionals a bit about which way you go with this. In my opinion, I think it's a little bit of both. It really depends on what you're doing and in the social media, which parts. When it comes to, Facebook ads, paid social, data-driven is going to be a lot more useful there. But when it comes to the creative side, there's nothing better than a little bit of gut instinct as well. The best way is to use your gut instinct. If you really have something that's telling you what to do, go ahead with it. And then just A/B test it against that more data-driven method. Then once you've done that, look at the analytics, see what's working, and then optimize based on which one of those is doing the best. So a lot of people wonder whether you should go for paid or organic, non-paid content, and it really depends. In our business, what we like to do is we like to make an analogy about a house, about selling a house. So when you're selling a house, it's important to make it look really nice. You'll get an interior designer, those are the content creators or the content creation team, and you'd want to put furniture, that's your organic content, in the house to make it look nice. But that's not going to sell the house. You still need people to turn up. You still need people to come to the open house to see all of that furniture that's been put there. And that's where paid content comes in. The people that do the paid social are kind of the estate agents of selling a house. And so it's really important to have both parts to really make it work. So for example, if you're a restaurant, which is a business we work with a lot, it's great to have social media so that when people are coming and they're deciding where they should eat, they can look and go, okay, there's all these lovely pieces of food, and go, yes, I really like that. That is a place I want to go. But you're never going to get new people that are, want to find out about this in the first place without that paid social that can get those people that are just interested in food in general, but don't know about your restaurant yet. So both are important, but they're both important in very different ways. So goals and KPIs are very important when doing your social media efforts for your business. Without that, you don't really know where you're going towards. The problem is we've worked with a lot of businesses, and when we work with those businesses, a lot of them, when we first jump in, we realize their goals, their KPIs are not right because they're chasing vanity metrics, likes, followers, sometimes engagements when that's not right. If you don't know what you're working towards as a business, you're not going to give the right value across to your audience, to your customers, and most importantly, your own business. If you really need sales, there's no point chasing likes. That's not what's going to get you what you need to get in order to make your business succeed. So it's really important about knowing what's right for you, what's right for your customers, and then going ahead from there and making those goals and sticking to them. Because sometimes it takes time. Put what we like to call a SMART goal, where it's specific, measurable, achievable, reasonable, and most importantly, add a time to it so that you really know that you're actually going to hit it. You don't want it just there, so you can eventually hit it at some point, because you'll never reach it. My biggest advice for most people that want to start social media or really put a lot more effort into social media to get visibility for their business is to not try and do everything at once. Social media, as an agency owner, we spend all day on this. We look into all the little nitty-gritty details, and we have multiple people on our team that helps make businesses succeed to where they need to be on social. As a business owner, you want to be on your business, not in it. You would spend all of your time doing that. So instead of trying to do everything, pick 1 or 2 platforms that would be really good based on the research you've done in that strategy part. Then from there, find a way to be creative, find a way to stand out, and look at the data and see what is your customer missing in terms of value on that platform, and see where you can add some. And then from there, you can succeed, and then if you want to go and do more, then you can. But pick 1 or 2, and then from there, you can really build that base and build a community. So there are a lot of different tools you can use as a founder, as a business owner when it comes to social media. There's a lot of free resources available, especially online. HubSpot Academy is a really big one, and they have a lot of stuff available on their blogs as well, with all the information you'll need. If you want to get into paid social, have a look at the Facebook Blueprint. Facebook do an amazing course completely for free to show you how to really make the most of their platform. And then most individual platforms as well have their own one. Twitter has their own university. Google Digital Garage is a thing as well. And on top of that, you've got loads of organizations that can help you as well. Your local Chamber of Commerce, and also Foundervine as well. So have a look out there, see what's available to you, and you really can succeed as long as you just put the effort in and take available of all the resources that you have available to you. My one tip to leave you with would be to focus on short form creative video, stuff like Instagram Reels and TikTok, because you can really build a massive community on there. There's so much growth, so take advantage of it.